welcome back. Today we're going to talk about our second basic cognitive skill. As I explained in previous video, cognitive skill is a skill that helps you have clear thinking, and when you have clear thinking, it influences your life. You can make better decisions, you can adapt new behaviors, and so on and so on. But what is important to know is that our thinking becomes messed up when we are emotional and when we are under stress. So especially these skills are needed in those emotional situations. In the previous video, we talked about distinguishing facts and thoughts. And basically, the main idea is that our explanations of some event, judgments, assumptions are not facts. And we should not see them as facts or believe them automatically. We need to be critical towards them. And today we're going to talk about distinguishing facts and feelings. So, just like our thoughts can be confused with facts, same can happen with feelings. For example, I feel anxious in my relationship. This I can confuse this for the fact that maybe my boyfriend doesn't love me, or something like that. Or you feel jealous and you confuse it with the fact that your partner is cheating on you or something like that. Or when you feel tensed up and anxious and worried, you might start looking for things that are not right in your life at this moment. But the reality might be that you're just feeling anxious and nothing big is happening in your life. Or when we feel angry at some person and we judge from this anger that they did something wrong, while in reality our anger might not be connected to what they did. Maybe it's our own thing. So this confusion of facts and emotions happens. And in this video, practicing this skill, you're gonna learn and correct this and avoid this confusion. And believe me, it's gonna help you so much in relationships, so much in career, so much in many other things. Let's repeat what are real facts. Real facts are something measurable, something a camera would notice, something a robot would describe, something written or said in very dry way, without any emotions, without any judgments, without any explanations. Like my favorite example, my weight is 70 kilograms is a fact. I am fat is a thought. Feeling shame is feeling, not a fact, and so on. Just because you feel scared doesn't mean there is danger. Okay, sometimes we get scared of weird things. Or if you feel attracted to someone or something, it doesn't necessarily mean they are good for you. Some people get attracted to the same bad guy in relationships. Some people get attracted to vodka, I don't know, but it doesn't mean it's good. Or if you feel lonely, you have this feeling of loneliness, it doesn't mean you are alone and you don't have friends or nobody can support you and so on. Or if something feels difficult, it doesn't mean that you cannot do it. So you see, sometimes something feels difficult and we think, okay, it's difficult, I cannot do it. Well, in reality, it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling of discomfort, okay? Or if you feel ashamed, it doesn't always mean you did something wrong. Like all of us are socialized to be more or less conformist. So when we do something that makes us stand out, we can feel ashamed and we can feel like insecure about it, but it doesn't mean that we're doing something wrong, okay? Or if you feel like hopeless, it doesn't necessarily mean that there is no hope, okay? Let's explore this with this easy table. If you can see it, oh my god, I'm supposed to write this down, but sorry, my perfectionist wouldn't allow me. So first column, feeling. I feel lonely. What this feeling is trying to tell me: I don't have friends and I can't find support. Okay, this is the impression. But in reality, me feeling lonely doesn't mean that I don't have friends. Actually, I, for example, have friends, I can call them, I can ask them for support. Or I feel scared. Um, this feeling is telling me that there is danger somewhere. Okay, and don't get me wrong, sometimes our feelings can be like a good signal systems, but sometimes they're just messed up a bit. So we need to distinguish. If there is no danger, I'm in a safe place, there are reliable people around me, no reason to be afraid, then this feeling is not checked by facts. So we take a feeling, we think what this feeling is telling us, and then we check it with facts. Third example, I feel attracted to that person. What this feeling is telling me, that this person is good, let's get closer to them. But in reality, this person might be just abusive, and attraction is just this hormonal, I'm sorry, I'm not a biologist, but this bodily reaction to danger, like adrenaline or what. um, yeah, so we are attracted to adrenaline, maybe not to that person, and that person is actually bad for us. Actually, many people mistake adrenaline reaction, like sweaty hands, beating heart and everything, with feeling in love. Well, in reality, it's our body signaling us that something is dangerous. Anyway, next idea, I feel tired when I do this. We feel tiredness. Okay, what is this feeling is trying to tell me is that this is difficult, I cannot do it, it's too hard. Well, in reality, if I feel tired, it doesn't mean I cannot do it. I felt tired, let's say, doing yoga at first, but now I do it just fine. mm, Next, I feel ashamed, I am disgusted, I did something bad. This is what our feeling is trying to tell us, shame, right? Um, but we can counter argue with, I did nothing wrong and other people also told me so. I'm sorry, I'm so sleepy. So, as you see, ideally, our feelings are like our compass, like our signal system. If something is wrong, they can predict this sooner or later. Um, but sometimes our feelings reflect not reality, but they can reflect other things. For example, they can reflect our thoughts. If we have very negative thoughts, if we are thinking very negatively about ourselves or somebody else or the world around us and so on, we're gonna feel bad. We're gonna feel lonely, we're gonna feel depressed, and so on and so on. So sometimes our feelings are just reflecting our thoughts. Sometimes our feelings can be reflecting our physical health problems. Like, for example, you have problems with hormones, and because of it, you feel depressed. Or you have some issue with iron deficiency, and for this reason, you're feeling tired all the time. Or you have, some other health condition that physically makes you feel anxious or tired or something, and this is what is causing the feeling. So it is reflecting the fact, but not as we might see it. mm, what else? Emotions can also reflect our past memories triggered by some event. For example, if you had some abusive relationship and something in your current relationship reminds you about your past, you can get triggered and feel past feelings, okay, that do not reflect the present moment. Um, Feelings can also reflect some of our needs unmet, like if we feel sad because we didn't sleep enough, we didn't eat well today, and so on. Um, our feelings can be totally valid reaction to what is going on with our thoughts or with our physical health or with our memories, but they might not be a reaction to outside reality. And we sometimes can misinterpret where those feelings come from. So we think we are tired because we are unhappy and miserable and whatnot, and life is bad. Well, in reality, we are tired because we didn't eat well today. So, what to do? When you feel emotional, do not think, okay? Thinking in emotional state is very messed up. Basically, our brain doesn't function in thinking state when we are emotional or in stressful situation. When we are emotional, we are in this automatic fight or run, regime, and we are meant to be thinking fast, automatic, and not exactly accurate. So, rule number one, don't think your emotions. Feel them, feel your feelings. Only after you feel your emotions and felt through them, found them, how they feel in your body, concentrated on it, maybe jumped around, beat a pillow, I don't know, do anything that your body wants. After that, when emotions get lower, only then you start thinking. And when you start thinking, analyze. Uh, did these emotions reflect the real fact, or did they reflect what you were thinking about some fact? Okay, or maybe you were just tired or didn't eat enough today or something like that. Mhm. And after such analysis, we can make much better, clearer decisions based on reality, more or less, than on our distorted thoughts or emotions or triggers or physical states and so on and so on. So basically, rule number one, your feelings need to be felt and lived through. And what you do for this, you give your emotions space without judging, without jumping to any thoughts, to any solutions, to any, oh, I need to fix this urgently. Emotions are just emotions. They cannot kill you, they cannot destroy you, they are not controlling you. You can literally just sit with them and just feel them, okay? You can also use like expressive writing, dancing, beating a pillow, anything like this, artistic journaling or physical, to let your emotions out. So when you are feeling something, don't think, instead just feel it. And second, your feelings do not reflect outside reality and facts. Often they reflect your thoughts, your past experience, or your physical state, and so on. So make sure to notice what causes these feelings and understand that while your feelings are very much valid, um, you might not understand correctly their reasons. Okay, so don't jump to conclusions based on just feelings. um, that's it. And why is it important? Because your feelings do not always reflect outside reality correctly, and to make better decisions and everything, you need to see it clearer. And also, feelings and facts need to be treated differently. Feelings need to be felt. You don't need to do anything about feelings. You can just feel them, okay? They're not gonna kill you, it's fine. They are just feelings, they are not some monsters. And when it comes about facts, they need to be analyzed, and there you need to think and make decision and so on. So when you understand that, aha, this is a feeling, I feel it, aha, this is a fact, I make decisions, instead of, aha, this is a feeling, I make decision. We don't confuse it. So just like in previous video, I tell you our brain doesn't change fast, so unfortunately another home task. But I hope you like my home tasks and find it fun and entertaining. So this time you need to basically do similar exercise. First column, you write feeling, like this, like what feeling is telling you. It will be second column, and third column, reality. For example, feeling, I feel lonely. What feeling is telling me? I don't have friends and can't get support. Reality. Actually, I do have friends. I can call them and ask for support. It's very simple, but we start small. So I show you the table once more, like this, and you basically write this table once per day, 1 minute, let's say. at least 1 minute, but every day, please. Oh, sorry. And this home task might seem very basic and very simple, but in reality it's very, very, very useful. And um, with those basic skills we're gonna build foundation, and from this foundation we can develop more amazing stuff. So bear with me, those are like our bricks in foundation, we need to make them. And in the next video we're going to talk about distinguishing, what is it, thoughts and feelings. So it will be a third of the series. And please share this video on your social networks. This will be the best thank you for me, and I hope you support me like this. I will be very happy if you do. And also write comments and share with your friends as well. So, and you can also write your questions or share your home task in the comments. That will be fun. And I see you soon. Bye bye.